Greetings and welcome to my homestead up here in Alaska, and I just wanted to follow up on my Substack that I released a few days ago. Also want to let you know about some upcoming news. I'm going to be doing a review of Doug Casey and Matt Smith's, actually it's Matt and Max Smith's adventure called The Preparation. And from what I've gotten from it in the open, it's pretty damn good. We'll talk about it. And as you may know from my own experiences, it's almost like an autobiography for myself in terms of going off and not trusting the corporate education system, which, as you probably know, was created by John D. Rockefeller. Because remember, as he stated, he didn't want thinkers. He wanted workers, and he got them. And if you've been reading my prior stuff on my Substack at Court Graham, you may have gotten a hint about the little rabbit hole that's become a monster rabbit hole going into the Reese Committee from 1954. And when I start going deeper into that rabbit hole with you, I think you'll understand how much they've stolen from us and how far back they've stolen from us. It's not the 60s. It's not the 80s when the late 70s when they opened up the Department of Education. And I remember that. I was in high school when it happened. I vividly remember what happened. And I'll tell you about that. And thank God I was paying attention. Because if I didn't, I would have probably hated my life. Going in and just being a slave for people who have no interest or care about you and me. All I want to make sure is that we produced, and we did produce, and now that we're not worthy and we're not deemed necessary for their production, they're now doing the reset. So when you think about it in that manner, you understand what's really happening. So on that note, if you haven't picked up a copy of The Preparation by Doug Casey and Matt Smith, I recommend picking up a copy. It's at Amazon. I'll put a link here at YouTube and also over at my Substack. And right now, as you observed, I'm at home, but I'm not in my home. Building a palatial chicken house, which you'll get to see the final product. Oh, and I got my turkeys are over there on the hill. My heritage turkeys. They're doing pretty well out here, free ranging. And as you can see from the construction, it's based on a pole barn design. So our chickens and geese and, well, the turkeys always stay outside, but the chickens, they're going to have a palatial mansion this winter. Let me tell you. Hope all is well with you. Continued vigilance to you. I'm telling you, it's amazing what you learn when you really start asking questions. And there used to be something called critical thinking and common sense in this country. And it used to be required by the time you got out of high school. Like when my dad got out of high school he graduated in high school in 47? Yeah. He was at the Illinois Institute of Technology, actually right after high school. He was at the University of Chicago. Found out how much of a commie school that place is. And then went to the Illinois Institute of Technology until the Korean War started. And then he did his Marine thing, then came back, and then got his degree on the GI Bill, and then traveled all over the world. And that's the reason I've been traveling all over the world all my life, even from the point of birth, which that's been pretty interesting too. So I think you'll enjoy the stories coming. I think you'll see the reasoning of impact of the stories and pieces that I'll be releasing at Substack, and also I'll be talking about it on my YouTube channel here. That I think, I hope you've been taking care of things and getting things ready and really looking at how the world has been going as compared to the way the propaganda has been going. And since I've been in the media business since I was 18 and snuck into Vietnam after the American MIAs and found out what happened to them. And that's a sad story in itself. Nobody ever really wanted to know. Maybe for good reason. So, anyway, again, continued vigilance, and be sure to like and subscribe here on the channel, and over at Substack, be sure to subscribe. I'm supported by all my readers, so that's either through financial support, through paid subscriptions, or even just moral support through subscribing and liking the articles, and most importantly, sharing. So get a copy of The Preparation also. Remember, I had a best-selling memoir of taking off from university in my second semester and becoming a combat photographer. Didn't know how to use a camera. And suddenly I realized I had an eye for it. And that's the thing about it. It's trusting your inner, the inner hero. That's the Joseph Campbell experience. If you've ever studied Joseph Campbell, you know what I'm talking about. The hero's journey. Everyone's got one. The question is whether you've been willing and honest enough with yourself to take yours. Talk to you later. Like, subscribe, share.